Everyone, please take a seat and prepare for something truly unique. Have you ever pondered the personality of Reba McEntire prior to her rise to prominence in the country music industry? To give you a completely different look at this legendary star, we're delving into some rare images and hidden tales from Reba's life today. We have some incredible moments you won't want to miss, from her upbringing in a little Oklahoman town to her ascent to stardom. Stay tuned to the very end because we're saving the best for last, a touching tale that will leave you in awe. Let us begin at the outset. Imagine a young Reba Nell McEntire who was raised on a cattle ranch after being born in McAlester, Oklahoma in 1955. She was not always the glitzy celebrity that we are familiar with today. Reba is shown as a little child in a rare mid-1960s school image, beaming with her red hair already taking center stage. Would you think that this future legend was part of a group called the Singing McEntires, singing with her siblings? Reba's voice was already drawing attention when they performed at local rodeos. The catch is that she was also a barrel racing champion, carrying on her father's rodeo career. Yes, before she ever entered a recording studio, this country queen was out there racing horses. Let's go ahead to 1974 now. Reba singing the Star-Spangled Banner during the National Finals Rodeo in Oklahoma City. You can see her standing erect, just 19 years old, confidently singing the anthem in a grainy black and white picture. Everything changed at this time. "You need to be in Nashville," remarked Red Steagall, a songwriter, after hearing her. Is that even possible? Her life took a turn for the better after she performed at a rodeo. To keep you interested, though, here's a question. What did Reba do next to realize her dream? There are many surprises on her path to fame, so keep watching. We have a rare photograph from 1976 when Reba was in Nashville, showing her with those recognizable red hair and a bashful look. After graduating from Southeastern Oklahoma State University at the age of 21, she was pursuing her musical aspirations. However, her early years weren't entirely glamorous. Her first few singles barely made an impression once she joined with Mercury Records. Imagine giving something your all and not immediately seeing results. Reba had to deal with that. The unsung tale is that she never gave up. She continued to record and perform, and by the 1980s her efforts were beginning to pay off. Are you curious about the song that made her famous? We're almost there, so stay tuned. Let's discuss the 1980s, which shaped Reba's sound and approach. One of the most beautiful pictures from 1985 shows Reba standing close to Dolly Parton at the Grand Ole Opry. Reba's red hair is perfectly teased, and they both have smiles on their faces. It's like the 1980s. Here's an interesting fact. Reba has long admired Dolly and referred to her as a musical storytelling role model. However, there is an undiscovered tale here. Due to Dolly's lengthy performance, Reba's Opry debut set was cut short. Reba was not outraged. Rather, she learned from the experience and accepted it. Isn't that motivating? What other difficulties did Reba handle so gracefully, you ask? To discover out, keep watching. We have a rare picture of Reba performing in Nashville in 1988, when she was a budding star and enthralled the audience with her enthusiasm. She was known for her crimson curls, but did you know that in the early 1980s, she had a regrettable experience with obtaining a perm? She said to Glamour that it gave her naturally curled hair an angry appearance. However, she is demonstrating that she was destined to perform by taking over the stage in this picture. This is a hook to keep you interested. A devastating catastrophe that put Reba's fortitude to the test is about to happen. How did she recover, and what was it? Don't miss the following section. Everything changed when Reba's album Rumor Has It was released in 1990. This is the little-known backstory of the song Fancy, which became her defining hit. She had wanted to record it for years, but was advised it was too controversial because it dealt with a woman's difficult decisions. In a rare image from this era, Reba is seen in the studio, putting her all into the song while wearing headphones. It became a classic after she battled to get producer Tony Brown to record it. We adore that Reba because she is fearless and unwavering. To keep you interested, though, a terrible incident was about to rock her world. What did you guess it was? A tragedy occurred in 1991. In an aircraft disaster, Reba lost 8 band members. She is seen in a rare photograph from that era at a memorial, her face strong in spite of the loss. Even though this was one of the worst times in her life, Reba's fortitude was evident. One of her most poignant albums, For My Broken Heart, was dedicated to her fellow musicians. How do you continue pursuing such a goal? Reba achieved this by giving her all to both her music and her followers. Stay tuned as the next tale demonstrates how she transformed suffering into meaning. Reba was a triple threat by the 2000s, not just a singer. She is seen wearing a short, sassy hairdo on the set of her sitcom Reba in a rare 2001 shot. She won a Golden Globe for the successful show, which demonstrated her humorous ability. Here's an untold tale, though. Reba was unsure about her acting abilities and nearly declined the assignment. Is it possible? She made the risk, and it was worthwhile. Her capacity for self-reinvention is astounding, yet elevated. Are you curious about another daring action she took? Watch closely for an unexpected career turn. In this colorful image from the American Idol concert tour in 2006, Reba is seen performing with her ex-daughter-in-law, Kelly Clarkson. They became cocoches on The Voice, so it's no surprise that they have such a great relationship. Here's the catch, though. Reba has difficulties in her personal life. She had to deal with 2 divorces, including a difficult breakup with Narvel Blackstock. How did she maintain her strength? Her faith and Oklahoma heritage hold the key. For a touching tale about her family that unifies it all, read through to the very end. What an adventure! Reba's journey from a rodeo-singing child to a country music icon is one of perseverance, heart, and unwavering determination. I hope you have a fresh respect for her after seeing these uncommon pictures and unknown tales. If you enjoyed this, be sure to stay tuned for more celebrity secrets at the end of our next video. Please click the like button, subscribe, and share in the comments which Reba story most surprised you. We appreciate you viewing, and we hope to see you again soon.